A quiet night in the White House. One decision was made. A decision that shattered China's economy, closed billion-dollar factories, and flipped the balance of global power. And behind it all was one man, Donald Trump. But this wasn't just a trade war. In the early 2000s, China became the factory of the world. Cheap labor, mass production, and low-cost goods turned China into a global powerhouse. But behind this rise was a dangerous overdependence. China relied heavily on exports, especially to the United States. And year after year, America bought billions worth of Chinese goods. The trade deficit ballooned, and resentment grew. In 2016, Donald Trump entered the White House with a clear message. In 2018, he launched the first attack, imposing tariffs on $50 billion 0 cents worth of Chinese goods. Then, $200 billion, 0 cents more. The trade war had officially begun. China retaliated with its own tariffs, targeting soybeans, automobiles, and technology. But Trump wasn't just playing defense. He was targeting China's economic weak spots. Nearly 40% of China's exports go to the West. Cutting that off meant cutting a main artery of China's growth. Then came the knockout punch. Trump banned Huawei from accessing semiconductors, US software, and critical tech. Huawei, once the face of China's 5G revolution, was suddenly paralyzed. This wasn't random, it was a surgical economic strike. Foreign companies began leaving China, relocating to India, Vietnam, and Mexico. The Chinese yuan weakened, investor confidence collapsed, and by 2020, analysts estimated China had suffered $295 billion, 0 cents in losses due to the trade war. Worse, China's ambitious Made in China 2025 tech dominance plan? Now under serious threat. Trump didn't just hit China's trade, he shook its foundation. Then came COVID-19, and the world realized something terrifying. Everything, from medicine to electronics, was sourced from China. Suddenly, this dependence became a danger. What if China stopped? What would the world do? Trump didn't miss the opportunity. He told the world, "Stop relying on China." And slowly, nations started to listen. Trump's strategy wasn't chaos, it was deliberate pressure on China's core vulnerabilities. Export independence, reliance on American technology, foreign investor flight, and a crumbling image after COVID. This was more than tariffs. It was a blueprint for global power shift. While China scrambled, the US and allies started rebuilding manufacturing at home. New players rose. China was forced to rethink its entire strategy. So, the big question remains, did Trump just shake China or set it up for collapse? Or is this just the beginning of an even bigger storm? Like the video if this opened your eyes. Share it if you believe this isn't over. And tell us in the comments, was Trump a genius or just lucky?